What's going on, everybody? It's Dave from Talking Wolves and welcome back to another match review as Wolves have come out on top against strugglers Cardiff City. 2-0. Of course, the talking points today were that lineup from Nuno. What is going on there? Nuno Espirito Santo. It would have been a shock for him to make a couple of changes, but the fact that he's made like 4 or 5 big changes, it shocked us all. And I think this was a massive tactical gamble. And it was it was either going to be a huge misjudgment or a piece of tactical genius. And luckily for us, it was the latter. And this is why, you know, all of the people that I saw on Twitter with the John Ruddy thing, of course, it was surprising. Of course, a lot of us prefer Rui Patricio, but a lot of people writing Ruddy off before even today, yesterday, obviously when it got announced, a lot of people. To be fair, I didn't see too many people writing off the team, though. I think a lot of people were hoping that Adama Traore was going to start, and he did, although it was in a position we're not familiar with seeing him. A lot of people were excited to see Ruben Vinagre, but I think a lot of people were just surprised to see it all happen at once. Neves dropped, Matinho dropped, Johnny dropped, Doherty dropped. Was that because of a poor game on Tuesday, or was that just because of low match condition? Who knows? But a very good performance from Wolves, a complete performance. We all know, I saw people comment on our preview saying, you know, they're a bit worried for this one. Maybe, you know, you can see Cardiff coming and beating us here at Molineux. And, you know, they've got a pretty good record against us sometimes. It could go either way. But we said on the preview as well that with Cardiff, if they concede an early goal, they find it very difficult to get back into the game. And luckily for Wolves, that's what happened. We took a while to get into it, to be honest. Slow start, I think 10-15 minutes or so. Just allowed Cardiff a little bit of the ball. We just took a while to suss them out. But then when we got that first goal, which by the way was a fantastic team goal, Jimenez, Jota and Morgan Gibbs-White getting involved as well. Lovely finish. You can see a lot of forwards actually missing those sort of chances where the keeper made himself big. But yeah, great finish from Jota, which we love to see. Great to see him back on the score sheet again. Jimenez assist. And all you Mexicans, all you fantasy Premier League players love that. And then we got him quickly after that as well. Another fantastic goal. Great counter-attack. Great movement from Jota, which I spotted him. Just coming away from the defender. Lovely ball over the top from Jimenez. Jota brings it down. I half expected him to go for goal and head it. Brings it down. A fake on the defender to commit the defender. And a little ball across to Jimenez, who taps it into an empty net. Fantastic. I was sort of hoping to see us grab a third before half-time. Put the game to bed. Because, you know, with a 2-goal lead, if they grab a goal back, you know, you're sitting back and allowing so much pressure. But if you get the third, the game's almost over. But looking for the Wolves, Cardiff didn't trouble us at all, to be honest. They had a couple of chances at first early stages. John Ruddy almost dropped a little bit of a clanger, but did well to keep it out. Obviously, that was from Cardiff, and if that went in, I think Cardiff would have made it very difficult for Wolves. I think Wolves are quite fortunate that we got the first goal. But then for the rest of the game, fantastic, and just controlled it. We had a couple of chances, probably should have put away ourselves. Adama had a few chances where he created the room for himself, and quite horribly missed, to be fair. Ruben Vinagre got himself in 2 or 3 great positions, some great saves from the goalkeeper, and probably the best save of the lot was against Raul Jimenez. A great chance, again a fantastic move from Wolves, and unfortunately missed, but much more potent in front of goal, much more sharp, much more urgency today, and that was due to the fact of the pace and the skill of the wing backs, which I liked a lot, and I hope we can see it soon, very soon, because I'd be surprised if we start it against Chelsea, be surprised to see if we start it against Manchester United, but you know, we've got Burnley after that. Come on, we start with something like that, hopefully. I've been surprised that Ruben Vinagre hasn't been starting more games recently, especially against, no disrespect to the lower sides. He had a great little spell around Christmas where Johnny was injured, and then just as soon as Johnny was back, Vinagre was out the squad. So yeah, Ruddy though, not much better because he's not really played recently, but a solid performance. Didn't have much to do. Goal kick distribution, I'm not going to comment too much on because there were two or three that went astray, but you know, we don't want to comment negatively on that. But his distribution from his hands, fantastic. I think it was a corner they had, picks up the ball, looks straight up, finds Jota in space. He knew where to put it. Jota knew where he was putting it. Very similar to Bolton last year when John Ruddy got the assist. And could have seen a score on another day. Wing backs though, Ruben Vinagre for me, potentially man of the match. Really did well. Worked hard, created chances for himself, wasn't scared to go forward, and pulled off a beautiful effort on goal. And of course, Neil Etheridge, by the way, was fantastic for Cardiff. I'd be surprised to see him at Cardiff next season if they do go down. And then Adama, very, very surprised, worried at times, especially before the game when he was at right wing back. But you know what? He concentrated. He put in some great tackles. He got in some great runs. And then on another day as well, could have put the ball in the back of there. I think it was great from Nuno to put Adama up top when Jota came off straight after half time, and Adama getting put up top, because I know that's where Nuno wants to play him. And I think in chances like, or games like this where you're 2-0 up, you've got a bit of a comfortable lead, there's no reason why not. So yeah, fantastic again from Adama. Midfield, I think Romain Saiss is a bit of a silent assassin, isn't he? Won't get much praise from anyone, but he did really, really well today, did his job. Morgan Gibbs White, I thought, was a little bit quiet, obviously got involved in the first goal, but I just think at times his touch, he couldn't quite trap the ball enough. His control wasn't quite there, but he got involved in the goal, didn't do anything overly negative. And then Donker as well, doing what he needed to do. Jota and Jimenez, great linking up again, what we've missed the past 2 games in particular, but great linking up. Deserved maybe another goal or 2, as I say, but 2-0, clean sheet, 3 points, not going to complain. I'm sure there's something I've missed out, but overall fantastic performance from Wolves. And now on to a couple of big games, Chelsea and Manchester United. If you enjoyed it today, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. I've been Dave, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all very, very soon.